Imposter syndrome is something that plagues everyone, from students just starting to learn to tenured professors. Many people feel like they somehow trick people into getting where they are, and they know a lot of their peers that couldn't even get an interview. Even giants in their field confront these same feelings. Grothendieck, one of the founders of algebraic geometry, looked at his colleagues and admired how they seemed to pick up new concepts as if at play, while he struggled to learn each new idea. He said he felt clumsy and even oafish by comparison. After World War II, the Nobel Prize winner Richard P. Feynman was offered several professor positions at rather high salaries. He said to himself, "They expect me to accomplish something, and I can't accomplish anything. I have no ideas." It was after this that he ended up making the discovery that led to his Nobel Prize. It's easy to fall prey to this. You are fully aware of all the mistakes you've made, all the details you've never really understood. Your manuscripts come back with scathing rejections. Your grant proposals are rejected without review. Your colleagues or fellow students get perfect scores on exams, they accomplished more than you have in less time, or they even brought in literally millions of dollars worth of funding with better ideas. The only reason they still talk to you is that they haven't realized that you, honestly and truly, are a failure, and you have no idea what you are doing. You hide and obscure your failures and just hope that they will keep on not noticing. I have been doing mathematics for about 15 years now, and I still confront these feelings now as a professor. Mathematics especially can be really exclusionary. There is so much gatekeeping. Math students and professors are so quick to denounce something as not mathematics, and merely something that engineers and physicists do. Undergraduates and beginning graduate students in mathematics declare themselves as pure mathematicians when they really don't know what it means at that level. Applied math is bad math is embedded in young mathematicians' brains, and even some professors never really change their minds. I once spoke to an undergraduate about these labels and how silly it was that people kept calling me an applied mathematician. I make tools that people can use, but I don't really apply it to anything myself. The student's response? Yeah, they shouldn't be calling you a bad mathematician. Who said anything about being a bad mathematician? With this sort of sentiment floating around, and with so many prideful and accomplished people surrounding us, you can very quickly feel like an imposter. What you really need to realize is that paradoxically, you aren't giving your colleagues enough credit. They are indeed smart people, and they saw you exactly for who you were when they hired you, and they felt like you belonged right where you are. There was no mistake. You are where you were supposed to be. Everyone faces failures and mistakes, just like you've been through. People don't talk about their failures. That's not what gets put on department websites. You don't get a bachelor's degree in failure. The recognition comes from the things that you will accomplish as you persevere past what you think are your limitations. In an editorial for the AMS, Brian Lemon gave this advice. Now I'm putting my own twist on this, so this isn't Lemon's exact words. First of all, find community and talk with others about how you feel. Working closely with other people will also help you see their limitations and how sometimes those limitations aren't that different from your own. You should also be honest about what you are capable of and embrace your strengths. You don't have to be good at everything to be a successful person. Personally, I fumble pretty much anything having to do with abstract algebra, but I do well in my field of functional analysis and kernel spaces. It is also important to evaluate feedback appropriately. Life is full of rejection, and it's easy to put focus on the negatives, but don't let positive feedback brush past you, especially when you have earned it. You should accept both your rejections and your accomplishments. One good practice I learned about a long time ago was to make a folder of good things. Things like really nice feedback from students or professors, grant awards that you have earned, letters accepting you into college, or even assignments that came back with a really solid grade. Cherish your accomplishments, and if you don't feel like you belong, take a long look at that folder and bask in it for a few minutes. Most importantly, accept that failure is a core part of success. And if you want to do something meaningful, there will be a lot of mistakes and learning experiences on the way. Don't let yourself hide from your colleagues and miss out on opportunities to grow. Don't let a few stumbles early on or even late in your career put a halt to what you will accomplish. I believe in you, and if you want some help studying or learning mathematics, well, that's what this channel's for. This video here might help you on your way to achieve great things. And I hope you have a great day.